Hi there, it's Anil here from Chan and Naylor Business Coaching. And following on from my last video about getting the right people in the right seats, a lot of people have asked me about the first tool which I mentioned, but I didn't actually cover. It's called the People Analyser. So this video is all about making sure you've got the right people in the business in the first place. All right, so in my last video, I talked about getting the right people in the right seats, and I mentioned these three tools that we can use. I didn't really cover the People Analyser. I mainly covered the accountability chart and this whole concept of GWC, which is making sure that they get it, want it, and they've got the capacity to do it. So today I really want to cover off the first one. A lot of people have asked me about it, asked me to really explain how to use this People Analyser tool, what exactly is it, and how to use it to really understand if you've got the right people in your business that follow your values, your behaviors, and fit the culture of your business, all right? So I'm going to rub this off and I'm going to show you and take you through the People Analyser. Now, the People Analyser is a very simple tool, and once again, this is from the book Traction by Gino Wickman, as is the other two tools around the accountability chart and his concept of GWC. So the People Analyser is all about looking at your team and comparing them to the values that are important to you. Now, whether you use the term values or code of conduct or behaviors, what are the things that are important to you in terms of how you want your team to behave? And that represent the culture of your business and the fit within your team. So the People Analyser, very simple matrix, and I've started rolling this out with clients, and it's amazing what sort of insight and understanding they get from doing this very quick assessment. So all you do is you list down your team down the page, and then across the page you list down your values. So the values could be things like integrity, teamwork, putting in the extra effort, respect, customer service, whatever the things that are important to you. And then all you do is you put a plus next to that person's name in respect to that value if they always reflect and represent that value, a minus if they never show that value, and a plus/minus if they do show that value sometimes. Okay, so for example, Bob might be a plus, minus, and a plus/minus. Jenny could be a plus/minus, plus/minus, and this person could be all pluses. Okay, so you get the idea. Now the whole aim is to have no one in your team that has any minuses. All right, so if they've got a minus, that means there's a core value that's super important to you that they're not following or reflecting, and that means they really need to be coached and managed to improve that area, or they need to be out of the business. And let's say you've got 4 values. You might decide that all of the people in your team, no one should have a negative, and ideally they should have at least 2 positives and 2 plus minuses. Okay, so it's as simple as that. That's the People Analyser. So the first step obviously is working out what your core values are. Now the best way to do that is to think about the people that are a really great fit in your business, and just have a think about what are their behaviors, what are things that really make them stand out, and you'd love to have your whole team of those sorts of people and representing those values and behaviors and fit in your business. So work out what those words are, what those attributes are of those people, and you can discuss this with your management team and brainstorm that if you like. And then the next step obviously is to list down all of your people down the page and then rate them very quickly on this, all right? So hopefully that helps explain what I meant by the People Analyser in the last video. So take this on board in addition to the accountability chart and the GWC method. It'll really get you clear on whether you've got the right people in the business and whether they're in the right seats. And then from there, you can obviously make adjustments and make changes or make improvements as needed. Definitely give me a buzz if you need a hand with anything, if you want to talk about this, if you want to review your organisation structure, or whether or not you've got the right people in the right seats, and all the best, and I'll speak to you very soon.